I've never seen a shelter this safe. It's built right inside a natural crevice, carved out from a massive 10,000-ton rock. The interior is not only incredibly spacious, but also equipped with a large fireplace for cooking and heating. Even with blizzards and -20-degree weather outside, you can sleep soundly inside until you wake up naturally. Last winter, Jim built a shelter beneath a rock. It was not only spacious and comfortable, but also fully equipped with various facilities. The whole process attracted over 100 million views, which made him very happy. To show everyone his true skills, he immediately took his dog up to the mountain peak, determined to build an even more impressive shelter. After walking across the scree slope for a while, he suddenly discovered an ancient giant rock. The dog caught on immediately, and went inside to investigate. Upon entering, they found the interior was huge, with plenty of loose rocks already piled up. This was perfect. It saved him the trouble of gathering materials. So, after a brief rest, he started moving stones around the entrance. On this resource-scarce mountain peak, these stones are precious survival materials. So, naturally, Jim wouldn't waste them. For instance, the flagstones were stacked in the corner, one by one, to serve as a fireplace for daily cooking. The temperature difference on the mountain is huge, so proper insulation is essential. Otherwise, you might not wake up the next morning. After sorting out the critical heating issue, he went outside to gather more rocks to seal up the front wall. The stones didn't look thick, but they were exhausting to move. Fortunately, the final result was excellent. You can tell how safe this shelter is just from a distance. Even if you're naturally insecure, you could feel safe living here for a year. As for the extras, the remaining rocks were used to pave the floor. This increases comfort underfoot and prevents the interior from getting damp when it rains. Finally, making the main door was even simpler. He just needed to fill the frame with stones and lash sticks together to form a door panel. After all, the entrance he left was very narrow. If anything manages to squeeze in, it's hard to say who would end up being the meal. Of course, the gaps at the back needed filling too, leaving a small opening in the middle to serve as a chimney for the fireplace. Finally, Jim used the few remaining stones to raise the level of the courtyard entrance. This way, unless there's a torrential downpour, he doesn't have to worry about water pooling there. Now he could move his gear inside, then light up the fireplace, and heat up some canned food for dinner. While waiting, he relaxed with a book by the fire, enriching his mind. Half an hour later, his meal was ready, and Jim dug in and enjoyed it immediately. Outside, it was already pitch black. The valley at night is full of hidden dangers, but deep inside this shelter within the giant rock, Jim could get some well-deserved rest. Not to mention, he had his dog for company, so he wouldn't feel lonely at all tonight.